Action. Hi everybody, it's Sam. Welcome to my home. Welcome to my art room. If this is the first time you're joining me, I'm so glad you decided to join me. I am going to do this beautiful welcome sign today. However, I'm not sure what colors. That's where I'm going to use my little method that I came up with. I use an app to generate my colors, because I have numbered all 316 of them. That's what we're up to today, with more on the way. So I have numbered all of them. I take the numbers and I enter the parameters into this generating app, number generating app. I'm going to enter the parameters of 1, and then the max being 316. And I'm going to generate my first number, which is 45. Now, I was just going to do this welcome sign without doing a video, but I couldn't figure out what colors to use. That was the whole reasoning that I came up with using this method, because I cannot decide my colors. I have so many of them, which I think I've really hurt myself by doing that, because now I just can't choose. So that's why I decided I'm going to do a video. Maybe it gets posted, maybe it doesn't, but maybe I'll at least get my welcome sign completed. Anyway, our first number is 45. That's a mica. The next number is 235. Next number, 147. Next number, 65. Okay, so how this works, if you haven't seen the previous video, you won't know this, but I'm going to let you know now that I have generated 4 colors by the corresponding numbers that the computer generated. I have to use those 4 colors in my project, but I can add additional colors if I need to, you know, make a different design or give a piece of something different that those colors that were generated doesn't offer. And I can also choose my embellishments, glitters, rocks, so forth, anything like that. Other than the 4 colors, the game is open. I can do what I want, just have to use those 4 numbers. So if you give me a minute, I'm going to pull these numbers out and get my resin ready, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Alright, the numbers we chose. The computer has spoken. Number 45 is Black Diamonds Bora Bora, my favorite by chance. The next color is 235, Brown. 147, oh, and I'm sorry, that's by HXDZFX. Write that down, I won't remember, and it's the color brown. Then 147 is Lime Green. And then 65 is Scarlet by Rolio. Okay, so the colors I have chosen is going to be 167 Laguna by Ranger. I thought if I add that to the green, that'll make a pretty blue to go with this blue. And then the letters, I'll do Scarlet. And this brown, I am going to add to this white to make sand. And then I might use this blue in between, or no, I'm sorry, I might need this blue to add to these 2 that I make up in case it's too dark and it's overbearing the Bora Bora. And I have the casting craft out just in case. I also have this beautiful new diamond white glitter. It just leaves diamonds. I love it. I might put that somewhere in here. I just got it and I really like it. So that's my game plan. Are y'all down with it? Let's roll. I got the resin mixed up, which my resin of choice is Clear Cast 7000. It's from the Epoxy Resin store. It's really, really good resin, guys, and it's super budget friendly. When I first started working with resin, I was trying to find a resin that was budget friendly, and it took some work to try and find one that worked well, that did well, and was budget friendly. I'm very, very pleased that I found this. It's just awesome. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's crystal clear. It looks like water when it's sitting here. I'm very, very pleased that I found it. So, enough of that. Now let me carry on with where I was, mixing up some colors. I'm going to slide this a little closer to you. Keeping it level though. Speaking of level, you want to make sure your area is completely level. Before and after, before every project, I measure, or I am not speaking well today. I used the level just to verify the earth hasn't shifted from underneath my desk last night. You know it happens. Can't imagine living where they have sinkholes. Can you imagine laying in your bed and then gone? Just terrifying to think. And I believe that's because of fracking, if I'm not misunderstanding. You know, fracking that they do for gas, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'm just going by a CSI episode I saw talking about fracking. I had to stand up. I'm trying to do this sitting down, doesn't work. Alright, so I'm going to fill up about 3 ounces in each. I've mixed up 16 ounces if I didn't already say that. Okay, here we go. Do I have enough cups? We'll figure it out. Alright, instead of doing this, I actually got my new container of the Bora Bora. It came in the mail yesterday. I was extremely happy. This one has a little more in it, so I'm going to use this one for the Bora Bora. A little goes a long way with this, so I'm just going to put in a little. It's really cool to leave your little spoons in your container. Then you're not searching, and it only has this on it, and resin. Nice and clean. And you know what? I think this is where I'm going to put the sparkle white. I think that'll be pretty. That's good. There's a glitter or sparkle dust flying all around me. It's beautiful. Makes me feel like an angel. You're right. Not today. Alright, so my colors were brown and green is what I drew, right? Yes. Let me move the ones I didn't draw out of the way. Alright, so here we go with the green. Do that in this one. Alright, so that's 10 of hexadiphysics. Whatever that name is. And then some brown. Again, I put 5 in there. So now I'm going to make this blue with Laguna. That's 5. I'm going to make this light brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those are really big drops. When you put it in your own container, just can't really judge the amount like you can when it comes in the factory. Alright, so let's stir this one up. I gotta do scarlet. That's gonna go in my welcome. I thought that'd be a good place for it. We'll make it a beach, hopefully. Look at this color. Isn't it pretty? And I did it in my first video and I keep forgetting to do it. But you really should put a little bit of mica with a little bit of resin, or your mica with a little bit of resin in the bottom of your cups to make a paste. And then finish filling up your cup with the rest of the resin. And it's so much easier to combine. And I did it on my first video because I learned it myself. and wanted to pass that along to my fellow resinistas and resinators. So yeah, I'm new to resin. I'm very new. I'm new to YouTube as far as trying to do a channel. I'm technically challenged for sure. My green is not turning blue. Let's add some more. Maybe this has got too much green in it. Maybe I need to add a blue. We can do that. This is Cobalt, I do believe. It's kind of painted over, but I'm pretty sure it's Cobalt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should have my gloves on anyway. Oh, I think we're getting blue now. See, I know you're thinking, well, why are you generating your numbers? You said you couldn't pick out something to do your sign, and I couldn't. I just needed a place to start, I guess. I just get stuck. I don't know what to do. And this green is not turning blue, or blue-green or anything. It's just ain't green. This is a really good green. But yeah, I'm really trying hard to make a good impression on YouTubers. So my channel will do well, I hope. Speaking of which, if you don't mind liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. And then I'm going to ask you about my grading system. I'd kind of like for people to leave in my comments a grade. A being awesome, B being beautiful, C being cute, or NA being try again, Sam. And you want to grade me on my technique and my color choices and how well you think I've done, not just that my piece has turned out quite ugly. You know, if it's ugly, obviously it's NA, but how was my technique? I'm still going to put more blue in here but I can't add more than 10% of my ratio compared to resin, because then it won't cure properly. Let me get a paper towel. And this is going to be the best way to tell what color you got. Okay, how about a drop of white? It's just making it opaque. Well, maybe it won't be a beach. Maybe it'll just be abstract. I guess I put in too much green to try and dilute it or change it. Yeah, not much difference. I'm just gonna go with it. That's what we're going with. Alright, now let me mix up the scarlet. Scarlet by Rolio. Now, the This isn't really a pink or a red. I'm not quite sure where you classify that at. See? It's pretty. Just not quite sure which category it would be in, red or pink. Boy, I can't wait to see what this turns out like. My colors before were all pretty good and generated peacock colors. That's good. Sand. Maybe another drop of brown. Oh, we'll go 3. 1, 2, 3. Well guys, looking at this palette, woo, I don't know what it's going to turn out like, but we're going to try. I'm going to start with these colors. I have resin left, so if I need to fix something, I will. Kind of wish I had a light blue. Look, I cleaned this and now it's all dirty again. Let me grab a piece of tape. Should not mix over your piece. I knew better than that, and I did it anyway. Shame, shame, shame. Sam, you have been taught better by your mentors, by which I would like to thank all of them. I've learned everything that I know about resin right here on YouTube. I used to work with UV resin, and while looking for videos on UV resin, I ran across an epoxy resin video. And I thought, I'll never do that. That's too much work, too expensive, messy. Well, now I am hooked. That's the first thing I think about, the last thing I think about when I go to bed. Or when I'm in bed. Get up, go to bed, thinking about it. What I just poured when I wake up, oh yay, I got something to demold. I'm sad when I don't have something to demold the next day. I have to tell you, when I first started, or when I got this, I was going to do it, I had the colors picked out and everything, and I had actually taken, I have a dolphin, this dolphin, I had colored, traced it all the way out, then I took little gold crushed rocks, and UV glued them in. I had the design of the dolphin. Well, I went to shake the rest that had fallen off that didn't glue stick to him. Well, hello, you know what happened? When I shook it, the dolphin fell off. Well, most of them fell off, and I had to spend 30 minutes trying to get the rest of it off. So I said, you know what, I really want to do this, but I don't know what to do it in. So I thought, I'm going to use the number generating system, and I might as well record it. So here we are. Alright, I'm going to start with the sand. Alright, I'm going to go high now with the Bora Bora, I think. Alright, here we go with our funky green. I'm going to go ahead and take the brown up to there instead of trying to fit that in. I don't really like our color choices that the computer gave us today, but oh well. You win some, you lose some. I should have gloves on. Isn't this a cute sign though? I thought it was adorable. Okay. I'm going to try and push that color out. Because the rules are I have to use it, and I used it. Maybe we can just cover it up some. See, I used it. It's in there. I don't know what else I can add to this to make it pop. Try and do some waves. Oh, I'm not very good at it. I think I'm going to add some brown in there because it's so flat looking. My resin's getting hot. I got to do something with it. Sorry guys, that was 4 drops of the brown. God bless you. There we go. That looks better. Now notice I have no embellishments in here. None. I don't know if I want to, what I want to put in. Let me go ahead and do this welcome part. There's the art to the pour. Take your time. Go up high when you need that thin stream. Just go slow. Oh, this sign, by the way, it was purchased off of Amazon. I just put in unique silicone molds. I want unique things. I want stuff people are going to use, not like, who uses paperweights anymore? Nobody even uses paper. So I don't want, you know, like I'm making a big sphere from my leftover resins, but I don't know. That's just me, I guess. So I thought this would be useful. Anyway, that was my point. Sorry it's too slow for you guys. You're welcome to fast forward. It's just, I have to move slow so I don't overflow. It is cute though, isn't it? Isn't it just as cute as it can be? I thought it was. Okay, welcome is nice and full. A little bit of scarlet left over. Try and wipe up your mess as you go. It's much easier to get it off when it's wet. I got that right in the middle of that L. I know I'm not going to be able to get it. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay. Let me do a little torching while I'm thinking. Careful, move it quick. You'll burn your mold or your resin, or both. Now, I need something in here. What can we put in there, y'all? How about some of... Where are they? I got them in my hand earlier. Bear with me 1 minute. I have a whole drawer full of nothing but rocks and stuff, but I can't find the ones I want. So, I'm gonna put you on pause. I'm gonna find it. That's what I want to use. Okay, I'm back. I found it. It was just under something. So I was debating whether to use these. It's little crushed glass purchased from Dollar Tree, which is now a $1.25 tree. But I mean, you knew they had to go up sometime. You get some great stuff for $1.25. And if it's on sale, you get even a better deal. Okay, so either, I'm taking it out of the bag so we can see it better. These, or these. I'm kind of going for these. Let's see what happens. Gives a little texture in there. Yeah, I like it. The brown is sneaking around. Could try and do waves. I just don't know how to do them. There's only one way to find out, or do it, right? And that's to keep trying. I think this makes that brown look much better. That's pushing up around there. Oh no, that was the wrong one. Oh, why did I do that? Get out of there. This is some serious blue-green water. Okay, I really think this would benefit with some waves. I'm gonna try. There's only one way to succeed at something, and that is to keep trying. So, got a little bit here, got some cast and craft. I'm waiting on my other product that makes waves really better from what I've seen on a YouTube comparison. Now that could be the artist, you know, to each his own, or some people are better at using products than others. But until then, I have cast and craft. It's getting cold. It's October, the 1st of October, so I hate it. Have to warm the resin up all the time now. Okay, should I put another one up here? We'll just put part of one. Even if I don't get waves, it still puts some white in there that'll break up the green some. Okay. Now, my understanding is you should have the little cake looking adapter on your heat gun. I didn't have that on. I didn't know, but let me show you. Let me get it out. Everything in the box. This one should go on there to make your waves. But then somebody also said you should have the long flat one. So I don't know. I couldn't do it with the long flat one. Let's see if the birthday cake does something for me. Okay, here we go. told, you only go over it once. Because when you mess it up is when you keep going back and forth over it. So, and then the torch helps the lacing. I should have put more white on there. Well, guys, what y'all think? I think I did pretty well with what I was given. So we're gonna let this cure overnight, and we'll see what happens in the morning. And I still have all this resin left over. I'm gonna find something to put it in. Okay, well, that's all for me for tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, but for you, only a second. Hey everybody, I'm coming back to you a little sooner than I thought. I got thinking I have to put a backing on this because the welcome is going to be all by itself. It'll be just welcome. So instead of with the ocean, I have decided I'm going to go ahead and put a backing on it. And I'm going to use white. Not only am I using white, but I'm using Resin White Satin, number 312. And I got this from Laura's Art Corner. Oh my goodness, if you haven't been there, you better go. But be prepared to be decisive or indecisive and just go on a shopping spree. She has some gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. And I just had to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I'll come back next time and get you so. Anyway, I am going to go ahead and pour me a cup of white satin. I've made 12 ounces, way more than I need because I have something else going on over here. Oops, dripping everywhere. That's more than I need. Can always add more, right? Get me a little spoon here. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? My understanding is you don't need very much of this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put in not so much of it, just enough. And I forgot to make the paste again. I've got to remember that. Put a little bit in there, then put a little bit of resin, make a paste like gravy. Then pour the rest of your resin in. Raisin. I got food on the brain. I think it's because I'm hungry. And just stir that in until you get everything broken up. It blends very nicely. You can tell your quality, right? Definitely not like the cheap stuff. Still got some in there. Beautiful color though. Definitely going to remember to make the daggone paste. Alright, that looks great. Alright, let's get this party started. I don't know why I didn't realize this last night. Well, I do know. I'm new. I will say that until I'm probably retired from resin. No, I don't know. But I am new. I'm still getting the feel for molds and just everything that goes with resin. Like how to judge how much I need. I need to make up some more. Thankfully, I had enough on the side. We'll just whip up some more. Another scoop. Same amount. I hear movement going on in my house. You know, just like me, most of us don't live by ourselves. But sometimes I get a little more interruptions. I put a mop on the door and a sign. But sometimes people just, they got to get what they got to get real quick. Because my art room is in the garage. But I'm not complaining. It's nice. My dad moved all his stuff out so Mom and I could do our arts and crafts in here. Wasn't that sweet? That's my daddy. Very blessed. And just stir this all in. I still didn't do it. I still didn't make the paste. My goodness, I'm going to need to write me a note. Then I'll forget to read the note. You know how that goes. Beautiful. Okay. This should be enough to fill her up. Perfect. See, I did mix enough resin. I just didn't make enough with color. Oops. This looks very, very nice. Need a little more here. This should probably be ready. I don't think it's going to be ready by the time for us to do a video tonight. I'll try. I haven't been sleeping well, so it might happen. This is just doming, so I don't want to mess with this. Put a little heat on it. That's all she wrote for welcome. Welcome to my house. Just kidding. No, welcome to my house, for real. Go ahead and torch it. Get some bubbles. Not that I see any bubbles out of it. Just because you don't see them doesn't mean it's not there. I see some mica I didn't mix up. Lord. Patience. Take your time. Alright, guys. That's it until it's cured. I'll see you shortly. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Or good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is in your neck of the woods. Excuse me. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing fabulous. Excited. Without further delay, let's get this jewel out. Little overflow there. That's all right. There is a way to fix that. I'm just getting these little pieces off while I'm going. This is such a cool mold. I haven't seen one before. I'm so hoping it turns out lovely. I'd love to put it out in front of my house. Get these letters out. Okay. Out. Out, out, out. Put that right there. Alright, guys. Bam! Wow. Wow, look at that. That's the only thing I see right there. Oh, look. The number of the mold is imprinted on my 8. How dumb is that? I don't even know where that's at. 3, 3. Look, the welcome sign came out. Oh no. if that was supposed to come out. No, I done messed up my mold. Oh my goodness. Alright, I'm gonna put y'all on hold, see if I can work this sucker out. I hope I didn't ruin my new mold. Alright, fingers crossed for me. Say a little prayer. I'll be back. Hey guys, I'm back. I'm so disappointed. I can't get it out. And I'm just gonna mess it up. I can at least use it like this in front of my house. I thought I had this E coming out, but nothing's coming out. So it's got 3310. See that embedded? Which 33 is my lucky number, or my favorite number, I should say. I don't know that I have much luck on it. And you can see it. See, I can't lift it. And I'm just gonna mess it up if I try anymore. So at least it'll work like this. It is mine. I'll hang it out back by the water. So, anyway, this wasn't my fault, so don't let it affect my grade. Remember, if you haven't liked, subscribed, and shared me, and signed up for notifications, I ask that you please would. And while you're there, give me a grade. A being awesome, B being beautiful, C being cute. Oh, you know what? Since this was messed up, it made me forget. I was gonna do the last step. Boy, what am I doing? I'm just flustered because this messed up. Because that's just messed up to mess up on me. I have a chain. And instead of drilling holes in it, I'm gonna UV resin it. When all else fails, break out the UV resin. Okay, I'll have to do these one at a time. Wish I would have, oh, there's my, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this end that's not, I want the pretty end, I don't want part of it end. Just give me a second, guys. Okay. Well, I can't get it off. There, I got it. Fabulous. Okay, so here's the UV resin. And there's my black light. There's a little handy dandy silicone tool. I'll put it right here. I know my hand's in the way, y'all. Bear with me just 1 second and I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, I can't show you and do it at the same time, so I will put it on there and then I'll show you. See, just put a little bit of this on there, add a little bit of light, UV light, and you will have a nice chain securely attached to your sign. Alright, so this one looks good right about here. Okay, that's done. Shouldn't have turned it off. You have 4 different modes you go to until you get to the black light. And 9 times out of 10, I miss it the first time. Okay, go ahead and get that ready. Here, I can show you this time. Put a little bit of UV resin. Straighten it out. And there you go. Simple, much better than having to drill a hole. UV resin is not that expensive for what it does for you. Yeah, so I'm a little disappointed. Oh, I wanted to show you this. I didn't mix up my mica very well, and it shows. That's going to affect my grade. Should have mixed it up better. You can see it in there floating. Okay, there's our chain and our welcome sign with the welcome still stuck in there. I will contact them and let them know that they have a defective product. I don't know if it's all of them or if it's just this one. I would like to try it again though. So I will order another one. Just to see. Okie doke. Well, that's all for me. I'm out. Take care.